Chemical division of the Earth. The chemical division of the Earth categorizes the planet's interior based on the composition of its materials. This classification divides the Earth into three primary layers: the crust, the mantle, and the core. These divisions reflect the different chemical compositions, densities, and characteristics of the materials that make up each layer. Crust. It is the uppermost layer of the Earth. It is the lightest in terms of density, and it is also the thinnest of all the layers. Composition. The Earth's crust is primarily composed of lighter, silicate minerals, rich in elements such as predominantly oxygen and silicon, as well as metals such as aluminium, calcium, sodium, iron, and various metals. Two types of crust. Continental crust, made mostly of granitic rocks, rich in silicon and aluminium, with a lower density. Oceanic crust, made mostly of basalt, rich in iron and magnesium, which is denser than the continental crust. Elements: oxygen, O, silicon, Si, aluminium, Al, calcium, Ca, sodium, Na, potassium, K, iron, Fe, and others. Density. The crust is the least dense layer of the Earth. Thickness varies from about 5 kilometers under oceans to about 70 kilometers under continents. Mantle. It extended in 2,900 kilometers. By volume, mantle is the largest all in the three layers. It has 83% of volume and 68% by the Earth mass. Compared to the crust, silicon, aluminium is lesser and magnesium, iron is more, and the mantle is divided into upper mantle and lower mantle. Composition. The mantle is composed of silicate minerals rich in iron, Fe, and magnesium, Mg, making it denser than the crust. The mantle contains minerals such as olivine, pyroxenes, and garnet. The upper mantle is more rich in lighter elements, like silicon and oxygen, while the lower mantle contains denser materials due to higher pressure, with greater amounts of iron and magnesium. Elements: oxygen, O, silicon, Si, magnesium, Mg, iron, Fe, and small amounts of calcium, Ca, aluminium, Al, and others. Density. The density of the mantle is denser than the crust and increases in density with depth due to higher pressure and heavier elements. Thickness extends from about 5 kilometers beneath the oceanic crust to about 2,900 kilometers. Core. Composition. The core is composed mostly of iron, Fe, and nickel, Ni, with small amounts of sulfur, S, oxygen, O, and other elements. Outer core. Composed of liquid iron and nickel, responsible for generating the Earth's magnetic field. Inner core. Composed of solid iron and nickel, forming under immense pressure at the Earth's center. Elements: iron, Fe, nickel, Ni, with trace amounts of sulfur, S, oxygen, O, and other elements. Density. The core is the densest layer due to the high concentration of heavy elements. Thickness. The outer core is about 2,200 kilometers thick, while the inner core is about 1,200 kilometers thick. Summary of chemical composition. Crust, light, silicate-rich rocks, oxygen, silicon, aluminium, iron. Mantle, silicate minerals rich in iron and magnesium, oxygen, silicon, magnesium, iron. Core, primarily iron and nickel, with trace amounts of sulfur and oxygen. The chemical division of the Earth explains how different materials with varying densities and compositions are distributed within the planet, influencing its structure, behavior, and processes such as volcanic eruptions, tectonic activity, and the generation of the Earth's magnetic field.